What's going on, Byron and Roof Doctors? My name's Keaton with SEO Media, located out of Fort Worth. We spoke over the phone today, and you talked about you were developing and designing a website. So this video is just going to be about SEO. The only thing I do want to mention is it looks like you're building this thing on WordPress, which is absolutely awesome because that's what I do is use WordPress. I think it's the best way to go, regardless. So we're going to talk about some keywords. I'm actually going to give you some keywords. I don't normally do this for everybody, but I don't think a website's worth building unless it has the right keywords for your audience. You want to make sure you're found by your audience. If you don't have these keywords in there, it's like building this website and putting it on the other side of the moon. So making sure Google can find your website for what you want to be found for, and then your customers can find your website for what you want to be found for. Because the idea is if someone types in roofing company Waco, Texas, roofing services Waco, Texas, roofing contractor Waco, Texas, all those synonyms with buyer intent keywords in your local area, you want your website at the top of those pages. So making sure those keywords are in there are the first step and the most important thing. So take these keywords, make sure they're in your website regardless. And I'm going to show you, actually this is good, I'm going to just pull in this Excel sheet real quick. This is what I'm talking about. I'll send over to you and give you a link to. Here's your top 3 competitors. I'm not going to brush up citations too much. That goes into your local map listings on your citations. But here's how many pages each competitor has, and that's not too important. Just to get an idea of how big their websites are is a good starting point, but not necessary. It's not like trying to get more pages than they have. Backlinks. Now this is something, not all links are created equal. There's good links, there's bad links, but we'll dive into a little bit more about backlinks here in a little bit, but that's a main ranking factor that you want to pay attention to with your website. Backlinks and content are the most important things that you can pay attention to on ranking your website. So we'll brush on those 2 main topics, but after we get into these keywords. So here's your keywords, and I pulled these off a tool I use called Ahrefs. Now they're really similar to SEMrush and other SEO tools. If you're an SEO guy, you're going to have one of these. It's giving you an idea of where to research, where to look into, where the traffic's coming from, what people are searching on Google and other search engines. So you make sure those keywords are in your website and you can be found for them. So what this is, it's just a big long list of everything pertaining to roofing in Waco. Now these unhighlighted ones are going to be branded, so you can get an idea of how many search volumes are searching for those branded terms. But these highlighted ones you're definitely going to want in your website. No more than 5 times per page because you don't want to keyword stuff, but at least get them in there 3 or 4 times. But just going from left to right, here's our keyword and then our volume per month. So 300 people searched this one keyword in 1 month. KD is telling us keyword difficulty, so that's going to give us an idea of how difficult it's going to be to rank for that one keyword over here. And cost per click, it's giving us $4 cost per click. It's not exact, but it's giving you an idea of the Google auction or ad spend. If I'm a consumer, I typed in roofing companies Waco, Texas into Google, I see an ad at the top of the block, and I click on it. Google's going to charge that customer $4. Not the person that clicked on it, but if you're spending that ad money, it's going to charge you $4. So I'm sorry if I'm going over something. I'm sure you know most of this. I just have start from the very basic, and if you want more, then we can definitely go from there. But put these keywords in there. I'll give you this Excel sheet so you get this list of Waco ones. Down here, it's a little bit of Temple, a little bit of McGregor, a little bit of Hillsboro. Now, there's not as much search traffic for those because they're not as big of a city, but you can get the idea and kind of where to start with if you're looking at those areas as well. Over to the right, I want to explain this just a little bit, and then we'll get back onto content and backlinks. But this is Waco's Home Advisor leads breakdown. So this is those leads that they're selling everybody, how they're getting them with organic traffic. Here's the keywords that they're ranking for in Waco. Here's the volume per month, so how many searches for each keyword per month. The KD again with keyword difficulty. Keyword difficulty, if it's less than 10, I think it's not a hard keyword to rank for, meaning you should see results in 3 to 6 months of ranking on top of Google for these keywords, as long as they're 10 KD or less. Cost per click, again, we went over that with the Google auctions. This is the position that they are ranking on Google for those keywords in particular. and here's the traffic that they generated from each keyword in 1 month to their website, just about roofing in Waco. And it came to right around 80. But going a little bit further to this breakdown, what this is saying, so the industry standard is 10 to 15. That's where I'm hitting is 10 to 15. But I just wanted to show you at 5 because I don't want to tell you something that I can't do and can't deliver. And again, we're talking about a 3 to 6 months time span with these KDs. But let's just say 5% of those people, went to your website and then actually converted to calling you a lead, an email form. So that's at 5%. We get 4 people that actually give you a good lead with buyer intent, ready to buy, looking for the services, that give you a call. And then we kind of break it down from there. If you're converting at 50%, that's gonna be two roofs per month. If you're converting at 30, it drops down to closer to 1. So I just want to show you this little bitty breakdown. It's the best way I can explain kind of what SEO brings to the table on some of these keywords is breaking down Home Advisor stuff. So, but going a little bit further, so the main things, we talked about the keywords you want on your website because you need to rank for the right keywords, but let's talk about what it takes to rank for. I'm already at over 6 minutes, so I'm going to try to keep this short and sweet. Content is key, so the more content you have, the more helpful, informative, accurate information and content that you have, Google will like, and Google will help you rank. And not only Google, but you're going to be answering the questions of your consumers or potential clients, and that just helps on the whole process. Not only you're helping your customers out, you're helping Google's customers out, which they'll help you out. So that's the main concept behind the white hat SEO stuff. So content is key. If you have 15 keywords in your home page, you can't get away with 500 words. You're going to have quite a bit of words to compensate for all those keywords you're trying to rank for. I do want to stop. So I watched your videos, guys. This stuff is awesome. This is the kind of content that captures an eye of an audience. If you put this up on your landing page right here and then put some good call signs and a call to action, I think you're really going to captivate all your audience in Waco and even further. So this is some good stuff. And so, you're already on the path for the content. I just wanted to brush on, kind of the text and the actual language. If you have these words, you have 15 keywords, put 1,500 words in your home landing page, and that'll help you rank as well. Backlinks, I'm just gonna be real short and sweet with it. I have some of those 3 top ranking competitors that you've got right now. Now, Manuel Chavez, he's all over the place with ranking on digital marketing. And what I've done is come into this tool I mentioned earlier, Ahrefs, and we did a site explorer on his website, proroofingwaco.com. And what I do with backlinks is I'll go into his backlinking profile, and we have a list of every single backlink that he has. We'll find the good ones. We'll see if we can go get those same good ones on your website. We'll leave all the bad ones because it's a waste of time. And then we'll do that with every single competitor until you have all the good links from every single competitor. And then we'll just go find better links than that. And so just keep building and building on top of that. So that's how I kind of handle the backlink strategy. Is just back engineer your competitors that are already doing something with it. So I hope this video was helpful, guys. I try to keep it under 10 minutes. So I'm getting close. If you want some more information, I'd be happy to help. You can reach me at 830-377-1252, or you can give me an email at kforns@disiomedia.com. That's KFORNES at disiomedia, DICIO media.com. Thank you, fellas. We'll talk soon.